Hey, what's going on, Solo? I thought I would share my thoughts on a video you posted today, and you talked about in the video how you're pretty much the captain of your ship and you don't really put up for a mutiny. And for me, I realized a while ago that all men who have some sort of success, it doesn't matter if they're educated or not, will always have a certain culture around them. Why? Well, because they're trying to protect what they've built. And what women don't understand is that they're also creating an atmosphere where they can protect and help you protect what you've built or whatever you have or whatever you're bringing to the table. And this is important because as men, we are always held accountable. And it's not about having an issue with being accountable. It's more so being in a situation where you have control. If things fail and the burden is going to be placed on me and all eyes are going to be on me, what are you going to do about it, right? I'm going to take that responsibility, but in turn, I'm going to have the final say-so on what's going on. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm not going to incorporate you and I'm going to devalue your opinions and dehumanize you and, degrade you. I don't win. What a lot of women don't understand is I don't win if you're unhappy. The whole idea of the happy husband and the unhappy wife because she's giving into the man, it's going to catch up with you, and no one truly wins when you have a situation like that. So it's not about not allowing a woman to be her. It's about her understanding that I have the final say-so, right? Because I'm supposed to be the insurance policy for our lifestyle. So I have to make sure that whatever we do based off of my, based off of my accomplishments and based off of yours, I have to be able to say that I can insure this. If something happens, I have to be able to say that I can pool our resources and make sure that we can continue to live the way we're doing. So I think a lot of black women need to understand this. Because when push comes to the shove, modern women, they don't have a problem in placing accountability on men, right? They want the power, and we've said this billions of times. They want the power, but they don't want the accountability. And that's fine in my book. But don't challenge me when I have the final say-so. Because I will incorporate you. I will figure out how you feel about it. Because at the end of the day, me being happy and you being upset makes for a situation where we're both losing. And, secondly, I want to add that what a lot of black women don't understand is that black men see what's going on. We're not stupid. It's funny because when I hear all these black women talking about dating white, it seems like they're willing and able to fit into the culture of successful white men. So, they know how to fit into his world. They know how to meet his expectations. Why? Because they know he's trying to protect something, and they're not trying to rock his boat. Just to hear the way black women speak, they almost speak as if it's a privilege to date white men. So they know that they don't want to rock the boat. And I find it ironic because as a black man, if you have the same level of success as a white man does, you still have to deal with the bullshit. You still have to deal with the whole idea of having the culture that you want to protect challenged all the time and questioned. But when it comes to white men, it's really unquestioned at all. They don't really question it. And for what it's worth, a lot of the non-black women seem to be more willing and able to submit to the whole idea of the culture that a successful man has. Because for whatever reason, it seems like black women are more inclined to look at black men and judge them based off of the fact that they're black as opposed to their accomplishments, while other women are more so looking at a man's success. And then his race is secondary, especially in the world that we're living in now. We have a black president, the economy's in shambles, so the whole idea of giving credit to a man because he's of a certain race comes secondary. So because of that, a lot of non-black women have figured out that, if you're not willing and able to get with the culture of a successful man, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem. Right? Because you're going to put yourself in a position where you're not going to be able to be insured. Right? You're not going to have that level of comfortability knowing that there is somebody there that will take accountability. So, we're really at a period where a lot of black women have to open up and, open up their minds and understand what's going on. Black women want successful men, but they really don't want the culture behind them. It's almost as if they want access to his resources, but they don't want any rules to play by. They just want to be in a position where they can do whatever, and at the end of the day, tell him that he needs to step up and be a man, and, this is how I am, take it or leave it. And black men are saying, you know what, we're going to leave it. So I'm either going to hop the fence or I'm not going to date women at all, and I'm just, going to be me. So anyways, I definitely agree with your video, and I feel like, your situation isn't different from any other man, from any other race. It's just that their women are more knowledgeable and willing and able to submit to their culture because they know how they benefit from it. So anyways, tell me how you feel. God bless.